Hello and welcome back to Spoken Essays. I'm Herschel and you're watching the live video where I figure out how to code. So let's see what we were doing before and see what we were up to the last time. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, and mostly Node.js. So on the Node.js project, let's see what I was doing before. Let me set things up. I'll be right back. Don't you worry. I'll not go anywhere. Okay, right now I was sharing my main screen. Yep, you guys can see it now. Great, nice. So let me go to this one. Let me refresh all these pages. I'll have to log into MongoDB, of course. Refresh this page. Okay, issue tracker has loaded. Let's go to our database and keep that page open. What do you say, guys? What should we do today? I mean, apart from this, anything new you can think of? If not, we'll continue, of course. But yeah. That's my book in the background. I'm just moving things around on my desk. Nothing new. Yes, cool. You can see in the last 6 hours a lot of things have happened to this in and out. I don't know what that is. Network bytes sent to or from the database. So maybe some data was queried, some data was sent, written, entered, etc. 3 connections in the last 6 hours, etc. Okay, this is ready. This is started. Good. I'll run these tests again to see where I was at before. This is my URL. Paste and enter. While this runs its test, I'll drink some water. Yeah. Okay, this is still running because the test timed out because I haven't reached that get part yet. I remember now. This is done. It says expected status unavailable to be an array. That's okay. Right. So what I was doing was, I think the last time I edited a schema. I'll also remove this find function. If I need to use the find function, I can write one. For now, I don't know if I will use this object ID as well. And I can hear something in the background. Someone has just entered the house. Shit, this is very bad timing. I'll be right back. Let me speak to the guest and ask them. Just a second. Sorry. I'm back. Let's see. So I was working on get requests and sending a get request in return, and in return getting whatever we requested. Now probably if I write the name of the project, I should get all the issues with the specific project. Yeah. Okay. Come on. Something came on today. Yeah. Okay. So what I did was I added a key value pair called project name and string to my schema or a model or the model. That's what I've been using for MongoDB data insertion for this really, which is project name request with parameters.project. So I think I ran a few tests too, and I ran this test right now. If I go to issue tracker and issues, yeah. And none of these should be here. I mean, none of these contain that data. But I think if I go to the end, maybe I'll also see. I'll see project underscore name. I don't see it here at all. Wait, there are 60 results. What? Okay. There are not 60. There are more than. Oh, I must have run so many tests. Okay. Project name is FCC project. Cancel. FCC project. That's the one. And some one is get issues, one is this, one is that. Coolio. Now let's say I do have a project on API test. So if I send a get request, basically if I visit that link, then I should get an array and an object. Oh my god, and an object that stores these values. Pretty much that's it. Okay, so let's read this. What does one object look like? So this is an entire array, and this is one object, I'm assuming, assigned to status text open false, ID this, issue title this, issue text this, created by this, created on and updated on. These are the values we ask it to return for all of them when we send a get request. Cool. Okay, that's what we want when we write a find query. That find query will be written inside this get request. Cool. Let's get going then. Now this is request with parameters of project, so whatever the name of the project is, that's how we will filter our data. Cool. That's what we'll use to filter our data. So what do I write? We write model dot find. I'll also keep the docs with me. MongoDB find docs. Yeah, collection dot find. That's the thing. Mongosh. Right. What can I use for find? Or are there any other better ones? Find and modify? No. I only need it to find and return a specific an array of results. Right. Find whatever the query is and whatever the filter is. My query will be what? To see what an example of this is, I write what? The following operation returns documents inside the BIOS collection where ID equals 5. Okay, that's also a filter really. How do I confirm what a query is and what an ID is? I mean, what a query is and what a filter is. I don't know yet. I suppose query, let's read that then. Query, filter and option. And specifies selection filter using query operators. To return all documents in a collection, omit this parameter or pass an empty document. Specifies the fields to return. in the document that match the query filter return. Okay, so filter might be less than, greater than, etc, etc. Okay, so find based on what project parameter requested params dot project. Maybe I don't need to write this. What if I only write this much? Then it's an object, I'm assuming. We'll see, we'll find out soon enough. Okay, a get request will be sent, and the response .json will be whatever find returns. So constant response equals model.find. I wrote project here, but it still doesn't understand that its value is being read here. Yeah, quite intriguing. Oh, now it does understand. Okay, cool. Maybe it takes a few seconds. That's okay. Let's run this and check. Okay, the program is running. Let's stopped it and ran it again. Nice. We have an error. What does this say? Type error. Converting circular structures. What? Which line? Where? I have no clue why it keeps sending that get request. I don't even call this. I don't even send a get request. Of course you'd get an error. There is nothing to query right now. That's why we get idiot get. Okay, instead of idiot get, I want you to print me why you with what you query, with what parameter you query it when you run the program. Before we are even connected to MongoDB, it returns an error. So obviously it's trying to send that get request. Oh, now it didn't. Okay. Okay. What I'll do is I'll open it here. I'll have to open it here. My bad. Okay. I'll keep that in this tab then. The web view can be reused for some other purposes. Bye. Right, this is mine. Okay, to the URL, we go to the URL. I write API / issues / what can be my project name. Let's say FCC project. I don't know how many there are. We'll see here. Come on, just let me print FCC project. When I press here, I get an error. That's okay. I get a circular error. Okay. I can see it here too. Why? Because it says project and not project name. Got it. In that case, I write it manually. This might work now if I refresh the page. Let's wait. It still prints that error, Okay. What is the URL? The URL is FCC project. Converting circular structure to JSON. Did I not make any changes or what? Also, it printed FCC project because that's what the project name is. projectname. Find with the value pair. Okay. field 1 value field. Okay, I would like to look at a few examples then. Examples in this section use documents from the BIOS collection where documents generally have the form ID, this value, name, this value, etc. etc. Birth, date, death, contributions, awards, etc. etc. Okay, I write find something with the ID number 5. Find every document where the ID is number 5. Cool. Or name dot last is Hopper. Name dot last is Hopper. Good enough. That's how you query it. Query for equality. I wrote the same thing. Last name is Hopper. Project name is FCC project. And I write model.find. That is what I have been using. Yes. I'm not using mydb. Yeah, I'm not. Exactly. I even used model.remove here. Delete 1. Is it not happening? Because why is it not happening? Okay. Let's read the error itself instead of this. First of all, this is a type error. That means maybe my query isn't written correctly. Okay. Converting circular structure to JSON, starting at object with constructor Mongo client. Property S, object with constructor object. Property session pull object. What? Closes the circle. I don't think I made any changes to my database of such kind. I don't even know what this is, so I can't say what I made a mistake. Where I made a mistake. It says add parameter index.js and that's index.js. That's 354. My code isn't 354 lines long. This is something else. Okay, let's Google this error. I'm using request package for Node.js. Error this. Exports.register response.header. Okay. JSON.stringify. JSON doesn't accept circular objects which reference themselves. Oh, sorry. Let's use the keyboard. Okay, so objects that reference themselves. How about now? This is defined here. Maybe it's because of res. I don't think I've ever experienced that issue before. String project name response. I think this might work. Let's read further. The request REQ object is circular by nature. Node does that in this case because you need to log it to the console. You can use the console's native stringifying and avoid using JSON. Okay, so avoid using JSON. What if I just write a response? Oh, well, we are here for a ride, aren't we? Res is not a function. Request and response. Alright, request the parameters of project. What do I write instead? Maybe this is an async. Nope. If it were an async function, I would know. Would I? Let's find out. Does it need to be an async function? What can it do without being one? Okay, this is the query. So this is not the response, this is the query. So I have to await the query. But to await the query, I have to make you asynchronous. Yeah. Now I can await the response. Yeah, let's see. Better. So we needed asynchronous functions. Cool. Now I don't want the project name to return. Let's get to it. This returned every project with the name FCC project. But I don't want the key value pair to return. Find, what would it be? Filter response. Filter selects a subset of array to be returned. Filter has the following syntax: input array condition as limit. An expression that resolves to an array. Wait. Filter output. Find Mongo output. Filter. Find MongoDB output. Oh yeah, this should be in here, right? filter specifies the fields to return in the documents that match the query filter. To return all fields in the matching documents, omit this parameter. For details, see projection. Specifies additional options for the query. Returns. Please modify these options. Modify query behavior. How results are returned. To see available options, find options. Okay. No response. Raw. Okay. Full response. Promote buffers. Retry. Nope. I don't think I'm. Projection, please. Find and modify. Can accept aggregation, expressions, and syntax. Okay. Projection parameter determines which fields are written in the following matching document. One or true. Or false. 0 or false. Specifies the exclusion of a field. That's exactly what I want. Okay, how do I write it? This way. Sorry, this way. This field. Okay. Projection is the second argument, and I store it as an object. I write it as an object. Okay. Let's put it here then. That's the second argument. Right? Yeah. Okay. This will be false. What will be false? Project name itself. Yeah, that should do it. Let's confirm field. Yeah. These red lines should disappear in a few seconds. They didn't. Why? Because this might be an extra one. Okay. Now they should definitely disappear. So that's the filter. I don't think that's necessary. Yeah. isn't you. Cool. Let's confirm. I'll run the same I'll ask it to return the same result, but without the project name. Yeah, this is still this hasn't loaded. Cool. Do I see project name anywhere? Command F. Not here. Come on. Project name. Nope. Doesn't exist. Nice. Wait. If I comment this out. Yeah. Let's comment it out. Then I can keep the comma. Fortunately. Weirdly. Refresh this page. Cool. Now I do see project name. Done. So this solves that. Thank you. I think this should pass. Let's run these tests. Nope. Or do you? Okay, we'll see. I'll have to wait. Okay. One GET request fulfilled. Cool. Nice. Be done. I don't know if we need. I think we need a wait. Anyway, yes. Next, you can send a GET request to API, whatever the project, and filter the request by also passing along any field and value as a URL query. Example: if I write open false, then that will be a part of the filter. So I declare a variable called, what was the word? Okay. Find query, that will be an object. What will that object contain? First of all, this line right here. I'll cut this and instead write find query, which is an object. Yeah. Okay, but it should also contain if other arguments present themselves to be open and false. If it's open and false, then you write open. Okay. That probably means that I basically should write request not parameters. Then one way I can solve this is to rename the schema. Yeah, now I don't need to write all of this by comment it out for now. Instead I can just write request.params and be done with it. So that should take care of all, arguments, filter requests, queries. You can pass one or more field value, etc. Yeah. I'll save this, run it, and run the test. I think that should do it. Yeah, because request.parameters does contain store objects of value. Okay, let's confirm. I still don't pass that. That's okay. By the way, where is haha? Yeah, this can go. Don't need that anymore. क्या नाम था? console.log. We have 3 entries. Commented, not commented. What is this? Do I need this? Nope. So then comment it out for now, unless okay. Oh yeah. I don't understand why I still pass the delete problem, because there might be different projects with the same name, but there won't be any project with the same ID, so we can leave that. Fine. Put, I'm not touching that yet. I still haven't solved this get thingy, and now I think I also messed this up. Why? Who knows? To find out who knows, I go to the console and ask the log. Ask it to log what request.params. Thank you. Also, this needs not be need not be printed now. That's why I removed ABC. So I won't see this anymore, nor will I see haha anymore. Okay, run. Also, in the meanwhile, this database will now have a lot in it, so let me clear this out immediately. Delete it, so when the tests start running, I'll see a fresh collection of data. I can't send a post request anymore. Because nothing is happening. Wait, something is happening. Okay, but now I can't send the post request anymore. Why? Who knows? Kaun jaane? Suddenly this stopped working. Why? Because the test timed out. Run this again, please. I want it to run out. Yeah, see, it didn't time out now, because it took some time to create a database from scratch. Sue me. Anyway, this doesn't store the project name, by the way. Or the project. What happened to you? I didn't make any changes to my post request. Project name stays project, yeah. 1, 2, 3 and 4. I beg to differ. There are 10 entries, probably more. 20 entries, if not more. Yeah, 20 entries. None of them with the name project, with the key value pair project. Is there? Nope. I also use command F to confirm PROJECT. That's Yeah, that's only where it is. It's the only place where it is. Okay. Because of you. Ouch. Myself. Ouch myself. But yeah, whatever. I know what happened. How do I delete multiple things here? Is there a way to clear data and not, visualize, index, more options? No, not filter. Wait. We have one index for ID. No. Aggregation. Export to language. Cancel. Search indexes. No need. I don't want to create a search index. There is no need. Okay. I clicked a button thrice to click one button. One out of 10. What I did was go full screen while I delete these files. Yep. Okay. Good. I think it might work now. Let's ask it to run again just in case. Cool. It has a problem with this. Pass one or more field value pairs at once. Where are they? We'll say do pass this open false thingy. Yeah. Where do I see it? Where's the URL? And this stopped working. No. This was not working from the get-go. This is still working. Okay, let's write a query then. Project. Why do I need to write it? I can copy it, right? Yeah, question mark open equals false. Paste. Wait a minute. I did see something. Why is it querying project name now? Please refresh my project. Slash API slash issues slash FCC project shouldn't exist, should it? Let's refresh this. How many entries do you have? Query something that does exist. FCC project 1. Okay. I should see FCC project only twice. I mean only 2 items in an array should be visible. Bro, come on, let me FCC project. And when I press this, what database are you querying that from? Is this really 2 items of an array? How can I confirm? Project FCC project assigned to no entry. It says for issue title. FAU, yeah, issue title. Cool. So this, okay. Functional test required fields only created by FCC. Yep, that is correct. The date was 2023-09-22 T14. That is also correct. That's where one object ends, the second begins. Is this really this long? The second object? Maybe I made a mistake. Probably. I guess so. Two FCC projects exist. One is chai and mocha and one is this, chai and mocha. Oh yeah, that's where the ID value pair was. Okay. And this is the third one, whose name is FCC project as well. Does this exist here? Yes, it does. Functional test put target. Functional test put target. Issue functional test put target. So, okay. Yeah. So 3 it returned correctly. Yeah, right. Oh yeah. So filter by what? Now let's write that URL. If I write open equals false, should return an empty array. Doesn't. What did I write? Open equals false. Where is my argument? I asked the console to print the parameters. What does it say? Bro. Oh, come on. Request query. How to get query string variables in Express Node.js. Request.query. Oh, it's query, not parameters. Okay. There are two different. Oh yeah, there are two different things. Obvious. Oh, come on. So one is a parameter and one is a query. My bad. That's why it can't add that, because it can't even read that any more than I can. So this will always contain this. In that case, one object. No. Think. La, red underlines just appearing. Okay, one will be query and one will be parameters. Yeah. In that case, let's find out what queries what the query looks like. Yeah. Cool, thank you. That's enough. Let's let it finish. Right. Request parameters, project name false. I think it's done now. Right. So that's what request.query stores. So so it can also be empty. Kind of the project. Yeah, the red underline will disappear. Yep. Gotcha. So I'm adding that key value pair. So if if it is empty, then it will be made not empty and return this way. If there are any values, this key value pair will only be added. Created by Alice, open, true, etc. etc. This should work. It is Aarti time, my guys, my friends. Nice. So now there's a problem with the post request. Yep. Why? Who knows? Oh, I know. Test timed out. Huh. And I can see the get request disappeared. The post suddenly stopped working. Not suddenly. Why did it not work? Because the test timed out, so we wait, we run it again. Now it ran quickly, swiftly. Only the put request thingy had a problem. Nice. Yeah. So what? I'll be right back with you guys in a few minutes. Let me take a short break because of the sounds, and some peace of mind. I'll be right back. Yo guys, I'm back. Yep. Okay. What is it? Only 2 hours and 20 minutes. What? That's crazy. Yeah. So we are now working on put requests. To understand what put requests and how put requests work, I need to see what this does. I have worked on put requests before, but not worked on them. So I think this would be the put request. To confirm, I open the HTML file, and if I write command F put, I should see there should be an equal to put. Nope. Equal to get method. There are no methods. What? How does post exist? Yes, post exists. Index.html, that is my index file. Right. API tests. This is where the submit button is. They've mentioned it here. Okay. So what does this do? Put. Right. Put delete. We have get too, but get works differently. Okay. Put is, I'm assuming, for these values. If I only write ID here, then everything else would become an empty string, except for date. Yeah. Does this work with put requests? How do I find out? First is this section test you. Oh no, that's one section. We have test form number 1, test form number 2, and test form number 3. I work with test form number 2. Doesn't say which, but I think test form number 2 is the put. Gotcha. Okay, so that's confirmed. Cool. I don't know whether I'm going to work with this API file or not, so I can move it. The server file. Mostly I'll work with the API.js file. I'm setting up routes anyway, so whatever I write will be in here. Now I know that I will not be using this mydb.insert one, so I can remove this console log. I'll keep that for now. This can also be removed. Commented out. Don't need it anymore. Find query can also be removed. Don't need that anymore. Okay, so we go with put. Now what am I doing with put? If I only mention the ID, let's say I create something, hello, this, right? When I press submit, I get an ID. When I send a put request, when I put something, and whatever I write here will be overwritten. So how do we do that? Find and modify should do, or find one and so will it be replace or update? We'll find out. Let's look at both, replace and update. Find one and replace, and find one and update. Method takes the following fields and options. Okay, filter. What does it do though? Replaces a single document based on the specified filters. So let's look at an example. Let's say we have 1 2 3 4 5 these values. Okay, find one and replace one. So any of the objects where the score is less than 20,000, which would be 1 2 3, so number 3 4 5. Yeah. And also the team name is Observant Badgers. Wait, that's, what does that do? What is this second argument about? To understand what the second argument is, I have to go about the arguments. Replacement cannot contain update operators. Okay. what does the filter replacement and options. Right. So if I go to examples again, this is the second argument. Okay, so this is what you wanted to replace it with. Team name observant badgers, score 20,000. So you replace all three with 1. Is that so? The operation returns the original document that has been replaced, but it's only finding 1 and replacing 1, right? So probably if it goes through 1, 2, 3, it would return this, and then it would make changes to the team value and the score value. Yes, returns the original document. If return was true, the operation would return the replacement document instead. Okay. Sort and replace. So we're not sorting, we're doing this. This is perfect. We'll know exactly what to do. If it's an empty string, it becomes an empty string. If it's not an empty string, it doesn't become an empty string. Basically, we change each and every one of those values. Nice. Nicely done. So I begin here, model dot find 1, and what was it? Replace. We are replacing data. So then what does update do? You can close. I can close that. Update does what? Let's look at its example. We have these values. So find 1 and update. So find 1 with the name rstyles. Okay. And this is increase points by 5. INC. I don't know what that means. I should have read. Okay. The operation. Okay. His points were 10. Now his points are 12. Now the points is 12. Assignment is 2. Wait, before update. This is 1, this is 2, this is 10, this is 12. What's happening? Does rstyles exist twice? rstyles. Yes, it does exist. Oh, this occurs. The name repeats. Okay, so it returned the first one. Find 1. So it returned the first value. Return the updated document. So it updates that data. I don't know what this means. But it doesn't tell me what inc does. So I'll use command F to check. Increment. Okay, so increments the score by 5. Increments the points keys value property by 5 points. Let's replace the values. Actually, I like replacing them. I find that better somehow. Yeah. Find with the ID. So where will the ID be? It will be in the request.body dot underscore ID. So request dot body. Alright, I have to write that. So an object which is underscore ID. So find 1 by ID and replaces the other thing, or does this work? Okay, find 1 and replace. So request.body dot underscore ID, that's you, and then the second argument is whatever we want to change. So next object, please. Yeah, Now in here the magic will happen. So based on the ID, you reassign the value of the title, the text, the created by, the assigned to, the status text, and also the date. Which date? And if this is true, then you write this. I don't know what this will return. I think it will return either true or false, boolean value, but I don't know what it looks like, what its name is. So I'll need a console. I need console's help to tell me what it will look like. So we go to request.body. Sorry, not bossy, body. Sorry. So request.body does that, but for now, actually no, let's not jump then. Let's see for ourselves what request.body looks like, and then I can write it here. Aha, ouch, okay, there's an error, this won't run. What are you? That's that. What is this? That's that. अब क्या है? अब क्यों रेड अंडरलाइन है? अच्छा, तो ये तो बराबर है ना? Okay. What do you do? Okay. I think the red underline should disappear now. Yes. Now if I run this, it should work. If I go to this and press true, yes, when I submit, what do I get? I get open as false or true. Nice. Okay. I can use this to my advantage. Yes. Now I can uncomment this thingy and paste that up. Save. Nice. The ID shall go. Thank you. The issue title will be request.body.issue title, etc. etc. Dot issue text dot created by assigned to and status. Why did that get entered again? Interesting. Status underscore text, and you will be request.body.open. Nice, but I'm missing something. We also need to change one more thing, the date. The date is updated on. Created on shall never be changed, but updated on will be changed. Yeah. So one more thing will be added here. Edited, no, it's I can't use the word edit. I shouldn't use the word edited. Modified, to modify the existing shard key, change a key value. activity ID. This is some shard key value. That's not what I'm looking for. That's for update. Updated on should store new date object. Done. Which would be the latest date. Yeah, that should do it. These values already exist in the database. Shouldn't be a problem. Please format it. Let's run it. In my Mongo collection, I think I've run this test many times. So let's take you. You know what? Let's not meddle with their projects. I mean FCC's projects. Instead, I'll go away. I'll refresh this thingy and I'll create an entry of mine. By the way, we don't need this assert page anymore. Yeah. What I'll do is API test. Anyway. Oh, that's mine. Oh, that's perfect. I can use that. Great. So I use this ID and I do I need to restart this? Yes. And right now this value is API test. I mean this won't change. FGB open true, this whatever. Right. Yeah, I'll fill it from here, that's okay. So the ID is whatever I copied. I'll keep all of this empty, but इसको भी बंद कर देते हैं. I'll keep this open. So everything except for API test will be empty. Also created on won't be touched. Updated on will be updated. This is the 20th 2033, which is 8:30. Right now it's 9 o'clock. Okay. Right. Keep touching my, I'm sorry. Right. Yes. So I did that and it printed to the console this. That's okay. We got it. Now if I refresh, I should see a change. Will this take me back to, yep, one of too many. Okay. And I can't scroll between pages. This did not change. Did it? Did ya? Did not. Okay. I'll be right back. Let me not. It's not. I'll not be right back. I'll stay here. I made this false, but now this is a string. This should be a boolean. That's okay. Did I write the correct ID? Command F, paste. Yes, this is the correct ID. Does it take some time to maybe reflect? Nope. Didn't. Did it work? Did it not work? Who knows at this point. Let's look at the something's crawling outside my window. I'll be right back. Sorry.